Is it recording? Hold on a second. Alright, it's totally recording. Alright, so, dude, Rachel, yeah, at my school, we had this thing where this friend of her brother's came and talked to our school. Like, we had a huge assembly, and he talked about, like, her life and what she did. He didn't really talk about Jesus, but, you know, it was school. So, but, like, I totally know all about her, and I was like, oh, Rachel, I know her. But, like, he got into, like, the details and, like, you know, the chain reaction.
I love to dance and sing, and I hope you do too.
Bella's having a seizure! Bella's having a seizure! Belle just had a seizure. Alright, anyway, so yeah, Rachel's brother's friend came to our school and talked about how she was always trying to start a chain reaction, and like one way that she did that was that there's this boy who was like always picked on him because he had like some special needs issues, and so like one day like he was like thrown up against the wall after the bell rang, and then like these two guys were about to like, you know, punch him and whatever, and she comes up and she's like, man, if you want to get through him, you gotta get through me first, and whatever, like, it's like, wow. And so like between the dude and the two guys, and then he was like, thank you, and she was like, yeah, no problem, you know. And then like the weekend, so then like every day he was really like excited to see her, smiling at her, like just like walking through the hallway. And then like after she died, he went and told her family that weekend, like that was a Thursday that she did that, and that weekend he planned a suicide. Like he had been planning it for months, and like he was gonna kill himself. And so like just that smile and like that she stuck up for him, he didn't. So like seriously, that's more than a chain reaction, that's like an amazing thing. And then like she wrote a paper, she was like, I have this theory that if just random acts of kindness can start a chain reaction. So I don't know, after the assembly, like we saw a change for like a week, and then it all went downhill again to like normal people being stupid and retarded and whatever. But like it was good for a long time, and then it got suckish because people are suckish. But like it was like right after the time of like the Obama hanging in our school. I don't know if you heard about that, but it was ridiculous. These two kids, or not two, like a few kids, hung this Obama doll in like the middle of the school, and they were like, oh, and like there's more people involved, and it was awful. We were on the news, and it was horrible. So I don't know, I wish it would have been like a week earlier, because maybe they wouldn't have done that. But yeah, so Rachel, totally awesome. I really like her, and I really got into the story of Cassie. She said yes, the other girl, but Rachel was awesome too, because she hadn't been through so much. Like, Cassie had more of like a negativeness about her, like she kind of got into drugs and whatever, but then she was like, no, Jesus, I love you. And then, well, hopefully, that's what they said in the book at least. But Rachel, like, she seems so genuine and like real, you know. And it was like, she painted this painting a few days, or I don't know how many times, but before the shooting, and she drew like raindrop or tears coming out of her eye, and then there's 13 of them, and then a rose that was like playing in the ground, and then like the tears like were swirling around the rose. I think that's how it was, but like there was 13 kids that were killed, and there was 13 raindrops or teardrops. So like she knew, like she knew, but she didn't know that there was gonna be a shooting, but she knew that, like, you know, she had to do this. So I was like, wow, it's amazing. Like, it was incredible. And then we saw footage of the shooting going on. It was horrible. Like, during the shooting, her and her friend were sitting outside on a bench, and they like walked over to her, you know, do you love Jesus? Yes. And then they shot through her, and like she had her journal in her backpack, and like so the bullet shot through her backpack, and then hit the journal. And I can't remember, but there was something really, really cool about that, because, like, I don't know, on her journal it wrote cool stuff. And then in her journal she wrote, "I know I'm gonna die soon, Jesus, like, protect me though. Like, I know that I'll die young." It's like, well, that's intense. That's really intense. But, yeah. It was cool to hear about it, but it was awful at the same time. My friend was like, "That's stupid." I was like, "Are you kidding me? Shoot, we walked out of the assembly. That was retarded." I'm like, "Are you kidding?" That was amazing. But, whatever. She's kind of... But, anyway, I love you. Talk to you later.